It's nice you sat between us. It feels like you're our child or something.
It feels really nice. I've done something wrong.
Yeah, we're taking you to the headmaster's office
Yeah.
or something.
I'm sorry.
Something to say? There's something to say?
I wish I was your child. You've got very nice facial features, and I could do with one. of them.
I've got a kind face, apparently.
You do.
Mm.
Ironic.
Already, the roasting begins. I've just already had it in the neck from
Ding,
Harriet.
ding, ding. Where's the iPad with the soundscape?
We need one. We
It'd
need
be
one
nice
with
if,
gun noises and stuff.
It'd be really funny if it was
Yeah.
just like a really sort of quite wholesome podcast, but then every so often just
We get the urban gig soundscape,
yeah,
basically.
we act like we're roasting each other.
I like playing the Seinfeld soundtrack. You know, like if you do something
Slap
like
bass.
no, if you're like trying to be funny or something, and then you make that and like. I don't know the music, you know, where it's like really like undermines whatever you say.
There's a new Seinfeld Lego set coming out.
Oh,
You've
yeah,
already
saw
said
that.
this.
Are you gonna get it?
Already.
Are you a Lego man? No,
As of last week, actually, I'm a Lego man.
because of Seinfeld. Or...
No, I bought a Land Rover. Lego Land Rover.
Oh, nice. Okay, thank you for clarifying.
Bought a Lego Land Rover because I was in isolation. But
I think we're going to start the podcast, and you're going to have to stop talking about the Lego Land Rover.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
we've actually already started.
I got really into Lego first lockdown.
Did you? What did you make?
People were sending me. It was Harry Potter Lego, but then
Okay.
J.K. Rowling was a transphobe, so I had to give it all away to the children in my life.
Pass the buck
Let
to
them
the
deal with
children.
It's just me
Yeah.
handing a whole Hogwarts to an 8-year-old going, oh, fucking hell.
You got the whole Hogwarts.
Yeah.
That's pretty
For
big.
my
Wow.
birthday, because I had a really early lockdown birthday, 6th of April.
Yeah.
So people felt very sorry for me. So my mum sent me a whole Hogwarts, and I had to like space it out. So I do a bag every night.
Yeah. How many pieces?
Off the top of my head, so no, I don't know. but
I think
can
it's
find
nearly
it out.
2,000. I think it's
This
2,000
feels like
pieces.
an advert, and I don't encourage you to buy it.
I wouldn't
if
mind-
this goes in the podcast, do not buy anything from that woman.
Oh, right. No Hogwarts stuff. But
No Hogwarts.
you
stuff.
can buy nice cars,
Yeah,
Lamborghinis and that.
I regret not going for like someone I know got bless you.
Thank you.
Like Covent Garden, I think. Oh no,
Covent
Oh,
Garden?
you-
What child wants Covent
No, it
Garden?
was a man. It was a fully grown man.
Oh.
It's for fully grown
Yeah.
Or like
adults, basically.
Times Square, I think you can get. Like,
Yeah.
I think a good set like that. Would be
Yeah.
nice, something historical.
Like
me feel
skylines,
better.
yeah. You can get those.
Yeah, or like a big building, Empire State. You know,
Yeah.
nothing transphobic about the Empire State. So.
Someone in it
Wait
might
till I
be.
find out.
Yeah.
Should we introduce our guest?
Yes.
Yeah, you just can't stop talking about Lego.
Neither of us can.
Yeah.
No.
Well, you can talk about it afterwards. Welcome to Why Is Harriet Crying? With me, Harriet Kemsley, Sunil Patel, and we've got a great guest today, Sarah Keyworth.
Hello.
Ooh.
Elliot not
Hello,
clapping,
hello.
I see.
And Elliot. Thank you, Elliot.
Elliot.
Strong clap, actually.
Lovely clap.
Very good.
Good to be back. Can I? Oh, thanks. Yeah. I can't reach it. I've got a very weak core.
Cool.
Sarah's seen right through me and decided I've got a weak core. And she's right. Nobody else has noticed before.
Sunil is being kept up by a series of
That's why
strings
I'm
of
being
wires.
propped up.
That's why I put so many pillows behind you, because I know
Yeah.
you just fall back like a baby. You have no ability to keep your head up, so I propped you up.
Honestly, like the last 12 months, I've lost so much like muscle mass that's actually holding me together. It's really hard to like. It's really, really hard to get up off
Pure
sofas.
jelly right
I'm
now.
just I'm like a slug being propped up.
I was going to say you're like a slug.
Yeah.
What are you going to do about it? We're just going to accept
Yeah,
it.
probably gonna start drinking protein shakes and going to the. We were talking about personal training just before we recorded, so I'll probably get onto that.
You're
Are we
gonna
gonna
stop
do it-
drinking tap water?
Stop drinking tap water because it's got estrogen in it, guys. Remember, San Pellegrino only.
That's what's been making you lose this muscle mass.
I want to get sponsored by Lego and San Pellegrino
I think you can do it.
As a paid partnership.
as a paid partnership,
Or at least
just
you-
with me, not
I
with
think
Harriet.
you could get an ad where you're on the toilet making Lego. Sunil keeps getting auditions for Fat Man on Toilet.
I got one audition for Fat Man on Toilet.
Every day.
Every day they're
There's
like,
a new advert.
please. Twice now I've been asked to play a cat.
There is
though.
going to be a new
cat?
pandemic and it's just adverts for Sunil on the toilet.
Yep. It's going to ruin people's
People are
minds.
running, screaming.
Sorry, I think I missed it. You got asked to be a cat twice.
What?
Just
How?
in an advert. Man who thinks he's a cat.
2 separate adverts.
Yeah, or it might have been the same product, but it didn't.
Okay.
It never says the product.
I'd love it if it was 2 separate
Two
brands.
separate ideas, like 2 separate creatives have that idea in their heads.
Somebody working for one company and moonlighting for the other.
It's
going
things
with the
happen at the
same
same
idea.
time. It's like a Bug's Life and Ants.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
they're in
yeah.
the conscious. I would love to see that because I've always said you look like a cat.
Yeah, a lot of people do.
Yeah.
Do you?
He
Just
does.
a
Okay,
hairy
you know
face.
those like
Just-
cats with the really big faces that are Japanese.
Yeah.
He looks like one
They're
of
not
those.
Japanese.
He's got the same eyes.
They're Scotch fold cats. They're called,
Yeah.
or
They're-
British short
That's the
hairs.
same as Japanese.
What's the
Yeah.
name of the cat that you are that died?
Snoopy the cat.
Snoopy the cat. Yeah.
You're the cat that died.
Yeah, it's a long running thing that Harriet likes to say,
Yeah.
and that's I've got a cat with a stupid face, which is how it was described. Snoopy the cat.
Yeah.
It died. It was like the Wikipedia entry for it says, famous for its broad, stupid face.
And it looks just like him.
You.
It's just a cat.
It looks just like
'cause
him.
it-
All right, I'm going to show her. Everyone
'cause it-
Google it.
It's because it has a small nose and a small mouth with really
This
big
is
eyes.
such a
Boggly eyes.
carefully considered way of calling your friend stupid, isn't it?
Yeah,
Such a
It's just
roundabout way.
It's a lot of burns in this.
It is.
It's the way your face is as well with your beard. I think that's part of it. Okay, look.
Can we do?
Say this doesn't look like Sunil.
But there are. Yeah, no, I do see it. Actually, to be fair,
We'll show the camera, Harriet.
that's Sunil.
R.I.P.
and a
Snoopy
nutshell.
the cat.
R.I.P. Snoopy the cat. Can we find Sarah's primal astrology sign?
Oh my god, yeah, we need to do that. We're really into primal astrology.
I was born in April in 1993. What's my primal?
It's like your primal animal.
Really?
Animal.
Mine's gonna be so lame.
It can be really bad, right? We got really into it on the Patreon episode because, and I didn't talk about this on it, but some people got outed as a psychopath.
No one got outed
no,
as-
they
no-
did.
not one single
no,
sign
they
said this
did.
person is a
They
psychopath.
did. It says people. So
Was
it
anyone
did.
outed as a psychopath?
It's somebody we know.
with
Oh
a
my
big,
god!
stupid
Oh my
cat
god! It's
face?
Sarah.
No, it wasn't me.
Oh no, it's
Sarah.
Elliot's found out. What's
Elliot's laughing.
It's the 6th of April. Is it 6th of April?
Yeah.
Is that what it's in for?
now everyone's going to be able to get into Sarah's bank account.
Oh, they can have it. Good luck with that. I spent it all on Lego.
You're a goldfinch.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say goldfish.
I thought you were going to say goldfish. Yeah, that seems insulting. Yeah.
One thing that will never be said about a goldfinch is they lack self-confidence.
Oh,
Never said
never
that.
said that.
Never said.
Confidence.
Yeah.
Overflowing.
So that's just, I'm a cunt.
She's a psychopath.
What about evil? What is it? It's
Evil.
It's
Oh
even
dear.
said in ancient mythology that the evil and powerful half-bird, half-women creatures, the harpies, feared the goldfinch.
Oh.
They might be able to
wait,
be
see,
like a
The
hero.
evil are afraid of you.
Oh my god.
Sarah, this is amazing. What a good one.
Suck on it. Suck on it, you
Snail's a dolphin.
psychopath with your big
I think we're.
stupid cat face.
I'm a dolphin. I'm not even a cat.
Are you?
Yeah.
I'm a toucan.
No one knows
Are
what that
you?
means. No one knows what it
What
means.
does that mean?
I ask it. Yeah, but she's go on.
It just sums me up. It's just what I am.
But what is it?
I don't know.
That's all you need to know.
Great.
Stop asking
Great.
questions.
It did say I should run a boutique shop. That I should do creative stuff, but then also maybe run a boutique shop, and I wouldn't be very good at that.
That's what it said.
Yeah.
What should I do?
Defend the weak. Fight evil.
Wait, so Harry gets to own a boutique shop, and I have to fucking defend the weak. That's so much more work.
Goldfinches don't worry about other people's feelings. They can become selfish, arrogant, bossy, and aggressive.
That's not a job.
Who's who's the psychopath
where's the money in
now?
that?
Being a boss. I think that's kind of what
Oh, the boss.
Ah,
You're closer to a psychopath than any other
I am.
reading I've heard.
I can become aggressive.
Helen Bauer also got aggressive.
Now that I've been given permission, so I can see it with Helen Bauer, to be fair. Helen Bauer is so tall and strong that she once pushed me as a joke, and I flew so far across the courtyard in Edinburgh that I didn't know when it was going to end.
So you had thoughts while you were flying.
Yeah, she's got good core strength. That woman.
Yeah, not like you.
Not like me.
She took your core strength.
She's pushed me, and it was like I was surprised.
You just go
can't
straight
stop
down like a
sitting
slug.
up. Yeah.
Huh?
You just go straight down like a slug.
You can't push slugs. They're very rooted on the ground.
It's because they're sticky.
Yeah, stuck to the ground.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I tried to pick a slug up with a tissue the other day, and I couldn't get any purchase.
Oh.
And next time that happens, I'll think of you.
I was sitting on the ground in the park a couple of months ago.
Oh, that's nice.
And a big tissue came.
Then my watch like buzzed and said, "Your heart rate's gone through the roof. Like, what are you doing? You need to calm down a bit." I was just having a coffee. Just having a coffee on the ground in the park. And I'd
Lying
overheated,
on the
basically. I think I got hot and my heart rate had gone through the roof without me realising.
I think your heart rate is so low,
Yeah.
usually, that any motion, it picks
Sets
up on
it
it.
off.
Sets
That's
it off.
healthy, isn't it?
What kind of watch do you have?
Apple Watch.
Why?
Don't worry about it, guys.
Oh my god.
Why?
Wow.
I don't like it anymore. I just want a normal watch. 'Cause-
Oh, that's a hard life. Isn't
No,
it?
because sometimes it doesn't turn on when you flick it over to look at the time.
I've just bought a Fitbit and I'm having the same issue, and you have to
Flick
act like someone who's pretending they're wearing a watch.
Do the watch
and
motion.
flick it, and it's even not done it there. Make sure your phone's Bluetooth is on. That's what it's saying to me now. Because it's
Are you doing a lot of fitness?
no, basically I got really in my own head about this show that I recorded, and I had one of those fuck off horrible Casio things, and I thought that's going to look ugly.
They're a nightmare. I have 3 Casio digital watches and they all go off every hour at different times and I don't know how to stop them and it's exhausting.
Because you need a PhD to actually do anything
It's
with
so
it.
hard. They has a picture of an alarm, but I don't know how you turn the alarm off.
You need to
And so it's
literally be an
literally every
engineer.
20 minutes that there is a noise and I don't know how to stop it.
Did you at any point read the instructions?
No, I threw them out straight
What's
away.
you talking about?
So we're just talking about how to actually solve the problem. Don't worry
Harriet
about
wears
it.
all 3 watches at the
We're all 3, they're constantly going on. Everyone's angry.
So how do you time yourself on stage?
That's fine. I don't use it. It's not set to a clock. It's set to a timer, so I don't need to know the
Yeah.
time because
Oh right,
I
and then
know
it
the
beeps
time.
when
Hit the
it's
button.
the
I
end.
just need it for on stage. So
You just look at it.
I just time things, so it goes to 0 and then it goes up. That's how
Would
you time
what?
things.
Yeah, but how does it
Starts
tell
at 0
you
and
the
then it
time's
gets
up?
longer.
How does it tell you the time?
Harriet wakes up at midnight and sets it off for 24 hours.
That's a really good way of doing it. It's a great way of telling the time.
Every day I start again.
What an awful way to live, though. 'cause
We're
you're just
7 hours in.
counting down the minutes till the day's over.
I don't. It doesn't buzz. I just look at it, so then I know where I am in my set.
What if it's stopped and then you look at it? You don't know how long it's
Never
stopped
happened.
for. Never once
Sometimes
happened.
I haven't turned it on, but that is my own fault.
I've made the mistake of thinking I haven't turned it on and then starting it and then realising I did and then I've stopped it again and then we're on like, it's on like, we're doing a 20-minute set, it's on like 17 minutes and I'm definitely more than 17 minutes in
Yeah.
and I'm fucked.
It's really stressful.
The best time to start it, I feel, is while the MC is chatting before they bring you on. Because
So you don't have to do as much time.
You don't have to
Yeah,
think
it's a good
about it.
idea.
I really gauge it based on how well I think the gig's going to go. And sometimes I'll do it just as I get to the mic and other times I will do it when they call my name.
yeah.
So that I'm like, I'm gonna just get every second I can out the way before I actually have to start talking. to
That's
these
so
people.
smooth though, because I have to start before I walk because it takes me the whole walk to try and make it work.
I've seen,
so I'm like
if you
so
ever watch
panicked,
her walk to stage, she's just like,
desperately trying to make it work, and then the first 30 seconds are
it's
just
just
like,
bleep, it's her bleeping
Hello
on stage.
everybody. Hope you're well. Just 1 second.
I'm trying to work out when I can leave. Good.
I'm so glad you're a goldfinch. We haven't met a goldfinch yet.
Well, we might,
Well, we might have, but we wouldn't know.
we wouldn't
We
know.
wouldn't know
We've only
about it.
just started asking
yeah.
people this.
How many of them are there, or is it just every animal in the world?
It's like every animal you can think of.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's not every animal. It's
Bobbies
the
and ants.
Chinese. That's not evidence that it's every animal. That's just one other animal.
That's perfect. That's
Um,
so perfect.
I don't believe it, but
Is it the same thing every time you look it up, or does it just randomly generate it?
It's the same thing, and it's spookily accurate, and you should read it and study it and
I'm
learn about
going to.
yourself.
Primal.
Your powers, primal astrology.
what are you supposed to do once you learn about yourself, though?
Oh, I guess
What's the point?
Bring it into play.
How?
Yeah.
How? Please tell
start
me.
your boutique shop.
I'm gonna start smacking people. I'm gonna defend the weak and strangle the evil.
Ah.
Yeah,
Or at least start some Twitter fights.
absolutely.
I found the relevant careers.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yes, please.
Dentist, hairdresser, salesman, or police detective.
very varied, isn't it?
Dentist,
That is quite varied.
hairdresser.
Dentist, hairdresser, salesman, or detective.
You could be a
Detective.
detective.
I could
Sounds
be a
good.
dentist.
Quite like detective.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dental detective.
Yeah.
I think you need 3 fillings.
All the evidence would suggest that you don't have any teeth.
Okay, well that's maybe not that accurate.
I
Or
don't
you
think
need to have
you
a
want
rethink.
an aggressive dentist, though, do you?
Yeah, there's
You're fighting for what's right against
Yeah.
plaque.
not one of them says like you should be a comedian.
No.
Not a
Yes.
Does anyone have that?
Jade Adams did say that she should do stand
Really?
up, and mine said I should be creative, but also probably have a boutique.
It's like really
Oh,
good.
what- Elliot, what
Hammering
do-
home the boutique.
What's Dolphin's best job, please?
Sorry, Elliot, we're making
Sorry.
you work as
Yeah.
a primal astrology researcher.
A dolphin's best job.
Yeah.
Oh, God, it's so tense.
It's not good, is it? He's making it.
It's
He's
so
gonna make
tense.
Any.
Fat man on toilet.
it. A fat man on the toilet.
Let's put a range, but it's not actually like a very wide range. Any job from air traffic controller.
You'd be a great air traffic
You would
controller.
be perfect.
You've played an air traffic controller before as well.
Have I?
In Borderline.
No, I was a baggage handler. Have you watched it?
Seen the clips.
I think that's fine because it's air traffic controller to pilot to steward/stewardess.
Just on a
Something to do with
in an
planes.
airport.
In an airport.
Why?
Like you should be in an airport.
You do.
I think
You should be in an airport.
any shade of high vis is your colour.
Yeah,
yes,
that's true.
you do look good
That
in a
is
high
true.
vis.
Yeah. I liked you know, there's people that just drive around airports on the airfield.
Yeah.
Oh, in
I
a
could
little
do
buggy
that, in a
thing.
little
Yeah,
buggy.
moving the old ladies around.
Not on no.
yeah,
on the
when they've
airfield.
got to get the old
On the
ladies to the
airfield.
plane.
You can't let the old ladies sit for too long. You got to move them every half hour.
I can see you. I can see you moving an old lady, having one on the back. You know, when they
Yeah.
look out and you look forward.
Right,
Yeah,
to
'cause
drive
you
it.
have to look where you're going.
You have to look where you're going. They look. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
how it works.
And they look.
All right, well that's
The
useful.
irony of you being a dolphin is that dolphins are pretty much 100% core, aren't they?
Cool.
Core.
Core. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's
It's
true.
like the opposite of a slug.
But now I know that's my sign. Maybe I'll improve my core
Maybe.
to get closer to who I really am.
Yeah, bring the dolphin out in you.
This is truly fascinating. I'm
She
really
s-
excited that I've.
She
been
said
told
they're the
about this.
rapist of
Yeah.
the sea.
Wait, that's
They
what a
are.
dolphin.
Well,
This
I
is true,
mean-
That's not just something Harry came up with. That's a fact.
I'm not just calling you names. That's a
Yeah.
fact about dolphins.
Not just calling you names.
Also,
Yeah.
they're the rapists of the sea, but only because they have to stay in the sea.
Yeah.
I
They
think,
could be the rapist of land.
I think
Yeah,
they
if they're
do it
allowed
anywhere.
out.
They can
Yeah.
breathe on land. They-
What?
Yeah.
Not
Well, they're
for long,
mammals,
though,
aren't
can they?
They're mammals.
But they wouldn't be able
So
to
the
move.
only thing keeping them in the sea is the fact that they can't walk.
Why
Yeah,
don't we
they
give them
hold their breath.
legs? Why has nobody thought about this?
Why
And
don't
then
we
they
give
could-
them legs?
We could give them robot legs, and then they could move around in the. In the
Why don't we give
yeah, they would
dolphins
rape
robot
everyone.
legs?
It would. We, that is a
You want to give a
film, I
load of
think.
rapists robot legs so they can walk around on land, is it?
We should put the rapists in the sea and the dolphins on
That's
land.
your booty.
Yeah, but then we just swapped rapists around.
Legs for dolphins is your shop.
Metal legs for dolphins. But they have to be kept wet at all times. They have to be wet.
Well, then you'd get a hose.
You would. One would. One
No,
would
I
get
think,
a hose.
I think you would, Sunil.
But no, I'm
Still, you'd
busy
have
being
that.
an air traffic controller.
Yeah,
You could
haven't got
move them
time.
around on your buggy.
Fuck's sake.
absolutely.
God, that's terrifying. I can't stop thinking about dolphins on land with robot legs now.
Will you? Okay.
I know, I invented it. And I don't know how to leave
You
it.
brought us here.
Oh God, they're attacking. I
They're horrible, aren't they? The noises they make.
think they're lovely.
Yeah, they're actually like people think they could be aliens.
It's really good.
Thank you.
Isn't there that theory that they could be like aliens and that?
What?
I
No,
watched
they
on
are-
YouTube. I watched
They're
it.
definitely fish.
No, but as in like, what are they all like? What are they scheming?
What are they about?
Are they in charge? No, that's Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. The dolphins are the actual intelligent life on Earth.
Um,
They're
That
the
is
ones
that is
Yeah.
what you'd say after being called a dolphin.
that is true.
Down the barrel. I'm just waiting for Harriet to suddenly just ask you a question that she like in the middle of any conversation in this podcast. We're like having a nice chat about something, and then she goes, "So do you cry much?" She just turns to you.
Oh,
So watch
okay.
out for that.
I will.
Yeah.
Sarah, what would you do if you're being chased by a dolphin with robot legs?
I don't think I'd run.
You just give up.
there's no way that dolphin would stop pursuing me.
No.
I think. I don't think they give up.
But I think maybe it just needs like a hug. Are you alright, Sarah? Got your head
You're
in
right,
your
Sarah.
hands.
I'm picturing it in like it's dark and I'm in like a
Yeah.
built-up city and all I have is alleyways. And the
Yes.
dolphin knows the roads better than I do because it's been driving a
Robot.
taxi there for a long time. And
Yeah.
and I can't get out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, it's terrifying. It's quite like Sharky and George. Did you ever watch that? No. That was a cartoon where they...
It's a shark.
Sharky and George.
But it's a shark.
It was a shark, yeah. Yeah. What was George, though?
don't know actually.
Because if George
Elliot.
was a shark... if George was a shark as well,
What's this random
we
talk
find
that
out-
Harriet's had,
it would
please?
be
Find out
Sharky and Sharky.
What George was and then what his primal animal is.
What's an animal's prime animal?
Oh, I actually don't know.
We should work out Sunny's... Sunny was born on 1st of November 2020.
Oh, let's get to the bottom of whether or not he's actually a dog.
If Sunil Patel the dog is not a dog, then the whole thing is rubbish.
1st of November.
Yeah.
2020. Oh my god, what is he? What is he?
An anaconda.
Fuck off!
Oh no!
Oh my
Wow.
God.
No.
There's a snake in the house.
No, I'm so afraid of anacondas. It's one of my biggest fears, anacondas.
You'd never have thought you'd be living with one, did you?
Never thought in a million years.
Again, an excellent detective.
He is, he can...
Magic.
He's gonna be my
He'll
partner.
find a sock anywhere.
He will. Especially the socks killed
Oh
someone.
my god.
Or a lawyer.
He could be a lawyer.
I see that.
Little lawyer dog.
Yeah.
He'd be a good lawyer.
Don't worry, I'll get you off.
So Sarah, do you cry much?
I really do.
Do you?
I cry all of the time.
Yes, in your face.
I don't know. That's great.
No, I
think it's
just
great
like that.
people
I
cry.
thought Sarah might be a bit like you, but I'm really glad.
I'd like to be like Sunil.
I just cry at films.
I want to be no tears, no core.
Just
The air
slugging
traffic
about.
controller just making it happen. You
Yeah.
know, just getting those planes landed.
No time for tears when you're landing the plane. I cry at everything.
So you do a bit like
Non-stop.
not just films, but like when things get hard.
Everything.
Or, like, you get overwhelmed.
Genuinely, I can be in the best mood. I can be feeling very social, like strong, like having a good time, and I even sat down. You introduced me. You said Sarah Keyworth. I thought that's nice, isn't it? It's really nice to be seen, isn't it? It's nice to be acknowledged. And my eyes get a little bit down.
Oh,
I never knew that about you. I would have just thought you were really confident together and just.
I cry. I think I cry once a day.
You are the most frequent crier.
That's the
crier.
you're the most
I knew you said
frequent crier. You're the most frequent choir.
I'm as regular as your watches.
Because I'm crying. Wow.
Yeah.
Just as a like sort of frustration release, maybe. Is it?
Or joy.
I
it
don't
seems.
know. No, I don't.
Acknowledgement.
I don't happy cry. I think
Okay,
I.
It seems like you're having a hard life,
No.
Sarah.
But like I like cry when I'm feeling embarrassed. I think that's a big one.
Yeah. And
Or
you're embarrassed every day.
and I'm embarrassed. or if I'm upset, or if I'm talking about something emotional, or if I'm remembering something emotional, or I'm trying to explain something that I have any kind of particular feeling about. or and then also like at sad videos and movies and adverts get me.
Adverts. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what I was watching on the train yesterday. Something got me feeling quite emotional, but it was just some bullshit like YouTube video and I was like
What,
on
was
my way
it?
to Cobham in Surrey, like, just everywhere I go. And I also provoke it. I bring it on myself, so I will watch stuff that I know will make me
So
cry.
you're looking for that release.
Yeah.
Is it a release or do you feel worse?
I don't think it's a release because it never builds up.
Okay.
There's no
too
pressure there
frequent,
because
yeah.
it's just it's like a leaky
The
tap.
tap's on all the
Right,
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got one ready to go at any point.
Wow.
That's it.
You and
That's not-
Sunil are so
We're
different.
very different
Yeah.
people. Do you
Yeah.
think I cry more than you?
Yeah, I think so. I don't
Does
cry
anyone-
daily.
Do you not?
But But you cry for similar reasons.
Yeah, similar reasons, like overwhelmed, embarrassed.
What's the embarrassment
Worked up.
thing? Like, would you, when you're embarrassed?
I don't like it if, even in those moments where like something's happened, you don't give a fuck, but people are acting like you should. So like something happens and you're like okay, so for me the thing that happens is like I'll get misgendered a lot. I don't care.
Right. Yeah.
But then when people are like,
Oh, that's the worst. So
right,
other
okay.
people
like,
are
and
brilliant.
I'll be like, I'm absolutely fine.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely fine. And then people are looking at me and they're like, are you sure? Because it looks like, and I'm like, I'm genuinely fine. But for some reason, the way you're talking to me right now is making me so uncomfortable. And my
all
brain
the
goes,
attention's on you,
yeah,
and they're
Yeah,
telling you
okay.
you should feel something.
and my brain goes, shall we cry?
Give them what they want.
Should we just cry? I remember I hated when I was a kid. I hated how much I was always very silly and I was very attention seeking, but I had no confidence or backbone to like back it up. So I remember hating how much I cried. And once I was like, my teacher was doing a register, it was like primary school, and I think I said, instead of saying like here, I did something stupid, like I was like or something, and then the teacher looked at me like, don't do that, but like didn't even say anything, just looked at me like disapproving, and I was like, fuck, I've really fucked this.
Yeah, no, yeah.
And then I was like really embarrassed, and then I cried.
I've done
That
that
makes
so
sense.
many
And I think
times
that set me
at
up for
school.
my whole life.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
everyone's looking at you and then it builds, then you're like,
Yeah.
I just need 1
Yeah,
minute.
yeah.
You have to run. I'm fine. You just
That
have
is
to run out of
That
the
is
room.
embarrassing though.
Yeah.
What?
I've
when
definitely felt that embarrassment
Yeah.
of like trying to be funny at school and then it not working out.
Yeah.
And
And
everyone's
then
like, why are you playing up?
Weren't
Everyone
you
looks
voted
at
most
you.
popular?
Yeah, but not funniest.
Oh yeah.
Were you most popular?
Yeah.
Someone else got funniest though.
You were what?
You.
So weird.
Can I get a list of everyone you went to school with?
Who are these losers that you were the most? You were
Sure,
the best
I'll give you the
one?
names. No, funniest, I think, was Matthew Bees.
Oh, of course. Of course.
Good old Matt Bees.
He's funny,
Funny
you
man.
know.
He's a funny man.
Matthew Bees.
Yeah.
He was born to have that award though, wasn't he?
But it's never the funniest people at school who ever do anything with it because they're kind of comfortable in it, aren't they? They don't really care. They don't
Yeah,
need
just
to
having
prove
a
it.
nice
Yeah.
life.
It's just
yeah.
it's just us having to be like, oh,
Absolutely.
yeah.
It's the
But-
desperation that drives you.
What drives you?
Happy people
Yeah.
aren't desperate for things, are they?
I don't know what happy people. I don't know any happy people. Do I? Do we know any happy people?
I think with
What a
what we
sad
do,
question.
you're constantly searching for something, or like you're never just content, maybe. And I like always feeling like with writing or doing stuff, like you're always looking for something more. Like you want to have, you're never satisfied with what
With the
you
stuff
do
you're
because there's
doing.
always stuff you can do that's better.
Oh right.
But I think that's quite a hard place to be, and a lot of people are maybe satisfied.
Do you ever have those moments where you think, God, I wish that I could be happy just
Full stop.
working in like a pub?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
The other day
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can't remember what I think I was just feeling very, very stressed about some work. And I was going to meet a friend who works in a pub, which is great. And he's very content and enjoys working there. But I was thinking about how he like finishes work and then it's over.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't
yeah,
just
yeah.
play on your mind forever. It's like constantly having an essay to do, or
That's
Yeah,
the,
it
I
is
think
that,
we
definitely.
picked a job where you always have homework.
yeah, you'll never be done.
Yeah, you can't not. Well, you mean you can not think about it, but you can't. It's always on your mind.
It's always there.
Yeah, you can buy
It's
Lego sets and
always
you can look at
there.
them, but
Yeah.
there's no escape.
But what's the
you
thing?
can buy an anaconda. Call it a dog.
But there's no end to that unless you decide there's an end to it, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So you just got to decide.
Shall we all kill ourselves?
Death. Yeah.
But like, I was like in like April or May last year, I was like, oh fucking great, I don't need to do comedy anymore because it's
Yeah.
not happening. And I just started looking at other jobs, and I was like, I can't do any of this.
No.
I have to just wait.
Wait for the
this
comedy to
out.
come.
Yeah.
It's too late now. Yeah, there's nothing, and I'm not good at anything. I keep trying to get a hobby.
Yeah,
That's
agreed.
the
Both of
problem.
us
There's
agree.
nothing else to do.
I don't want a hobby.
Yeah, I think maybe I don't want one because I
want-
can't find anything I like.
Yeah. I want to be interesting without having to have a hobby.
All right, Sarah.
Oh yeah,
But I'm not. I'm not saying I am.
you've got Lego.
You're interesting.
Yeah, but I haven't got enough. I don't have
There's
a
never enough
commitment to
Lego.
back anything up.
Oh right.
I can't be the Lego guy.
But I feel like
I'd go
interesting
broke so fast.
interesting people have a lot of things they're interested in, or are they just trying to escape something?
We're all running from something. We're all running from a dolphin with robotic legs.
Yeah, I guess, aren't we? What are interesting people though? I don't know any interesting people. No, I do.
I wish that I was just
Yeah.
more curious about things. You know, people
Yeah.
that just like
Yes.
want to learn about stuff.
But you can just Google it. That's part of being
But I
curious.
don't
Yeah.
Google it.
You don't
That's-
Google?
I don't Google
You're just
it.
like,
Never
alright, cool.
Googled.
I never Google. I have no questions.
I Google constantly the most inane rubbish. Just
Yeah, but that's curiosity, isn't it?
yeah,
That's
but
fine.
it's like really pathetic curiosity. It's never like anything that could be helpful or useful.
Yeah, but you shouldn't think of anything as like, this will be useful. That's not how it works,
Yeah.
is it? You just do it and it comes together at the end of it. If
Yeah.
it does at all.
Yeah,
Or
you're
you've-
quite curious.
Yeah. Yes.
Curious cat.
Yes, I am actually.
Yeah, 'cause
Got a
you-
lot of hobbies.
what are your
No, I
hobbies?
don't have any hobbies. I wish I had a proper hobby. I really want a hobby.
Bitcoin.
Yeah, Bitcoin.
Yeah, that's your hobby.
I can see you in Bitcoin.
But it's more like a life ruiner.
High vis,
than
common
a-
Bitcoin.
High-vis, selling Bitcoins everywhere. Yeah, I don't know. I get obsessed with things for like a period of a few months and then I just stop.
See, I'd
And
quite
move on.
like to do that. I don't.
Yeah.
Would you?
I don't know
Would
what
you?
I do all day long. I just sort of float around,
Yeah.
think about toast,
Yeah.
make some
yeah.
toast in the morning.
Love toast. So
Make
good.
some toast. Recently started having peanut butter and Marmite on toast at the same time.
Oh,
It's nice to
Sarah,
mix
no.
it up, isn't it?
So
It is nice.
That's
That's
a
cool.
hobby. I'd say.
yeah, like toast mixology, toastology. You know,
Yeah.
just
I don't even cook. Do you cook? I can't be
I like
arsed anymore.
cooking.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a hobby.
I don't like. I'm not very good at cooking for myself, as in like on my own, because I'll just make so much food. I live with my cousin and his girlfriend, and they think that I'm the most ridiculous person in the world because I have no portion control. So I'll make like a chili or something, and then I'll just have chili for like the next 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I will never cook. I will never cook again because I can't make that mistake again. So
And then you do it again.
So I don't get adventurous when I'm cooking for myself.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I should.
I'd just eat all the chili. I'd just be like, oh, I guess this is
Yeah, I
today's
think
chili.
Okay.
And then eat it, and then I'd be like,
Gotta
oh,
eat it, it'll go off.
yeah, that would be.
I find like the same. I find one meal I like, and then I have it every day
Yeah,
for
I'm
like
like
3
that.
weeks,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then I'm like, oh, now what?
What's the next meal?
Yeah, exactly.
I love freezing stuff as well. I think I like freezing stuff more than I like eating stuff.
This is all a hobby.
I get really excited when I find out something's freezable. 'Cause do you know what? It's just kicking it down the road, isn't it? Because I'm like, what am I going to do with this? And then you put it in the freezer and you think, I never have to think about that again. I can if I want to,
Yeah,
but that could just stay there forever.
I can't remember the last time I defrosted anything I put in the freezer.
Oh, absolutely not.
It's all just
Yeah, just chuck it out after a
Yeah.
while. 'cause
You
it
just
gets all
chuck it out in the
frostbitten, yeah.
Tupperware, and then you just like, I
Yeah,
can't,
can't be
I'm not going to
bothered,
defrost
yeah.
it and then spoon it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh.
Sometimes I go and open the freezer and look at it, and then I think, I'll just boil some pasta.
Yeah, easier. Just go out and get a Sainsbury's sandwich.
Yeah. I can't tackle the freezer now. It's too hard.
So you cry when you're embarrassed, but do you ever get embarrassed that you've cried?
Yeah, I hate crying. I hate that I cry so much.
Oh my god, so you do it every day and you hate it?
I don't mind it if it's like just like yesterday, a little bit of like a watery eye watching a video, fine. The time I hate it most is when I'm having an argument with somebody, and I will always cry quite quickly and first, and I don't want to. I want to be
No,
the kind
it's
of
weak.
person that can be like
But then you
Yes.
win, don't
having
you?
a conversation.
Do you not win?
I don't
No,
find that I
you
win
lose.
anymore because the people I'm
They're
around
used to
with
it.
know.
Right.
Oh, there she
Yeah.
is crying again.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There she goes. There's no power in it.
Right, okay. It's
yeah,
it's sort of like you know when dogs roll over
Yeah.
when they're in front of an alpha.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like that.
That's
It's like because they're like, what else
I
can
do
I do
it.
now?
That is
Yeah.
how you'd see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is exactly how you'd
Yeah.
see this.
you just want to have a little bit of strength in the
Core.
this in the core. Yeah. Yeah. I'm an emotional slug.
How do you build up your emotions to get to the point where you're not crying?
Cold showers.
Or is it building up?
showers.
Is it cold
I
shower?
don't,
I'm
I
not.
don't know.
I've genuinely Googled. This is the one thing I've ever Googled. I've genuinely Googled. Is there any way I can cry less?
What did it say?
It's like
No, you're fucked.
No, that's it.
I remember I was trying to do some research into how I could maybe just like if there's a way that you can control it a little bit more, and then I found myself on this like weird website where this woman was like angry about how she was cried at her son's nursery, and I can't really remember why I was there reading this, and I think she was American, and it was something about gun control, and I was just like, I don't know, this isn't the answer.
It's not helpful.
This
God.
isn't the right way to go about this. So
There was a film. I watched this film last night about karate, a dojo,
yeah,
and this
Sorry.
this guy was like the hero of the piece was like someone who like constantly folded in front of any sort of pressures in life, like any people around it. He was like a really he just walked around being trodden all over by people, and then he went to this dojo, and they were like, right, what you need to do is listen to heavy metal music all the time. You need to replace your miniature schnauzer dog with a German shepherd. And
Sorry, just replace it. What do you do with the schnauzer?
they took it away from him. I'm not going to spoil the film. So he's got this German shepherd that like, and the German shepherd is like, if you're not the alpha, he'll kill you.
he'll eat you.
Yeah. So you've just got to throw yourself into being that person. And then he went around, he headbutted his boss, he got sacked, he didn't care. Then he went to the dojo, got loads of like belts. So something to think about if you want to.
Right.
What kind of film is this?
I
It was fun.
don't have a schnauzer.
You've got a cocker spaniel.
I do.
Do you
Not
think your
mine.
cousins would mind?
Yeah.
I've traded in pronunciation.
Guys.
It will eat you.
Guys, I've swapped the dog.
Have you thought about karate and heavy metal music?
I've thought about karate.
Have you?
I thought I wanted to do some self-defense classes.
Yeah.
In fact, just before the pandemic, my friend bought me some like a Groupon thing to do like Krav Maga, and it was
Okay,
the
yeah.
most pathetic.
Kate
experience.
Lucas got us that as well, but
I've
we haven't done it
I've
yet.
done Krav
Yeah.
Maga.
I
I've
went
done
for
it.
one
Yeah.
of them, and it was just 4 people in a community centre, and they were fighting with the people playing basketball for the space, and the guy looked so shocked that me and Louise had turned up, like staring at us. 'Cause it was obviously the same 4 people that just went every week, and they just sort of crawled around the floor and pretended to punch each other. And he was like, "You okay?" We were like, "Yeah, we're here for the class." And he was like, "Oh yeah, I suppose you can join in if you want."
Well, hang on.
I
You
was
bought this on his website, I guess.
Though my friend Louise bought it on Groupon,
And all right, he had no idea.
and he didn't even check that we had a Groupon.
He'd never sold it.
He was
before.
so
Yeah.
shocked.
I was so genuinely shocked. I think she'd bought it for me on Groupon and hadn't bought herself one, so I was like, "Oh, I'll just go and pay." And he didn't even bother to like charge her because he was just like genuinely sort of shell shocked that we were there. And then we just sort of crawled around the floor for a while, and then we just sort of punched each other's hands, and then we left.
One session.
One session, and then the pandemic.
Oh right.
Because I was meant to have like 5 sessions, and when I left that, I thought I don't know if this is quite for me, but it didn't
Yeah.
feel like I was going to learn anything. It felt like I was just sort of going to roll around on the ground with some strangers.
Learn how to get hit properly. Basically,
Yeah,
that's kind of how they.
I thought you learned the death move, like how to kill someone,
Not
like
immediately.
with the 5-point move.
Not
That's why I
Oh,
didn't
we
want
also-
that
Sorry, I
power.
forgot we also did that.
After you rolled around on the floor for a bit.
Yeah, I can kill someone.
What were the other people there like? Were they good at it?
They were really good at it.
Oh, so they
I
did
think
go there
it
every
just
week.
got to the point where like it was the same people who'd obviously maybe done it before, and they just turned up and were like training together
Oh right. Okay.
and having a nice time.
Yeah.
So like, whoever was the main guy obviously was just not like teaching it anymore.
Yeah.
And then the moment 2 people turned up who'd never done it, he was like, "I don't know what you're fucking what?" So yeah, it wasn't the most successful trip into martial arts. But what was the other one you asked me about?
Heavy metal.
Heavy metal music.
Yeah.
I suppose I could give it a go. I used to when I was younger to pretend that I liked screamo because everyone else was pretending they liked screamo for a while.
Because that would affect like how you see the world, right? Because if you're listening to that music, it's an aggression overriding
Yeah.
the like tears.
I was listening to a song yesterday. Oh, that was a moment where I nearly cried yesterday. I was listening to a song that I'd found. I like country music. I found this song by Tim McGraw, and I didn't realise what it was about.
The saddest music.
It's so sad. And I found this song, and then I realised I'd listened to it about like 5 times over the last like week or so, and then yesterday just suddenly dawned on me what it was about as I was walking home, and I was like, "Oh, this is the saddest song in the world."
What's it about? What?
It's obviously about like a soldier that's died in war,
Oh, God.
but I like then I was listening to it and I was like, oh, it couldn't be. There's literally no way it could be about anything else. So I don't know what I always listen to songs thinking that they're written from the point of view of the singer. So I was like, this is about Tim McGraw on tour.
He's done a song about his tour.
He sees his tour like war.
There's a bit in it that's like, oh, if you're reading this, I'm sorry that I won't be there for the birth of our baby girl. And I was like,
He's out
They
there.
meet in
He's having a
Chicago.
little sing-song. Yeah, it's in an
I was
arena.
like, he couldn't come back from the tour. So,
Oh.
yeah, I had a little cry about that yesterday on my way. But not like I don't like sob. It's just kind of like, oh shit, my eyes go a bit.
Yeah, I don't listen to any sad music whatsoever. I think that might be one of my secrets.
That maybe I should cut it all out.
Yeah,
My
Sunil's
diet.
given you some good tips, I
Yeah,
think,
it's all
going
good.
forward.
It's all good stuff.
Good
Yeah.
I
stuff.
think it's pretty much the best.
Alsatian and some heavy metal.
music,
Yeah. I don't listen to heavy
Headbutt your
metal. I
boss.
listen to
I don't have a boss. I have to pick a boss.
It's yourself.
find a boss. Every
You work for
promoter,
yourself.
you meet,
Every
show them who's
promoter.
boss. Show them who's boss.
I will.
It's like being in prison, isn't it? You find the hardest man and then headbutt him.
Who's
First
the,
time.
who's the
Really?
hardest man in comedy? Oh, it's Sunil, isn't
We
it?
can't
It's
think
not
of
me. It's
anybody.
definitely not me.
Can't
Don't-
think of a
it's- don't
single
look at me.
person.
I'm not.
Is it Bobby?
I think Bobby's
Bobby would be the most vicious fighter.
Yeah.
Bobby's got experience of fighting.
Bobby is somebody I wouldn't fight.
No,
I don't know if he's the hardest man.
No, he'd just
but it's often it's
he'd
not.
go for the eyes quicker.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
person who's prepared to go the furthest.
Bobby
That's
is
Bobby.
Yeah,
Bobby's
that's
the
Bobby.
most insane.
How's he got into so many fights? Like,
Not for a long time. Not
no,
for a
but
long
he must
time.
have.
Well, when
you have to
he'd be
start
drunk.
young.
Yeah.
Well, I think we'll have to ask him.
Mm.
I think he just if you just I don't
Self-defense
He's
tips.
that
from
kind of
Bobby.
guy.
Yeah.
Though. It just comes with personality. You've got a pet snake.
know. Sarah, every show I read a sad story to try and make Sunil feel something, but I'm worried that I might set you off.
Let's say,
Okay,
you know.
no, do it.
Oh,
I'm
no,
I'm in
okay.
quite like a jovial mood. So
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like I'm nowhere. I'm as far away from a cry as I can be. So this is quite a fun experiment, I think.
Okay. Friends monkey trainer slams despicable David Schwimmer over Marcel jabs.
I
Okay.
don't think I understood a word of
I
that.
couldn't actually pass that sentence. I
Okay,
couldn't-
so
Is jabs as in
So-
Krav Maga?
he thought,
David Schwimmer has been shit talking Marcel the monkey, and his trainer is not having any of it.
How's
I
that
thought
a
this was
sad
going to be
story?
about
It's
vaccination.
really, it's really sad because you think they're friends, but he's really angry.
it's not really sad. You've just said it's really
This
sad.
is
but-
what he says. The first couple of episodes, David Schwimmer was pretty good with the monkey. After that, he seemed to get a little bitter about them being there. It made it harder to work with them. Our 5 camera show is hard to work on anyways, and if you have an actor that's not very helpful, it makes it even harder. The first couple of episodes, he was pretty friendly with the monkey, and after that, the monkey was getting a lot of laughs, and either it was throwing him off or getting a little jealous.
That's not sad. It's just
It's really sad. David Schwimmer was jealous of Marcel the monkey.
that's not a sad sentence. That's not the saddest story I've ever
This
heard.
isn't the kind of thing I cry about.
And one of them died, and then
Here we go.
Who?
one of the
who?
monkeys, I think they were 2 monkeys, and he
They replaced
said,
him with a monkey.
he said he's still talking ill about the monkey all these years later, and it seems pretty childish. Schwimmer's talking ill of the dead.
Pretty what?
He's-
Childish.
It's childish because he's talking ill of the dead because it's died.
Harriet, you told me this week you had the saddest story you'd ever read.
I think that's really sad.
You're
that
like, this one will get you.
David Schwimmer. Okay, I've got another one.
Doesn't even
Okay,
sound like
You got another one. You got another one in the bank, have you?
I've become prepared because
You've just
okay.
scrolled down to the next story, haven't
No,
you?
this is okay. Tiny cow is believed to be the shortest in the world.
That's not sad,
It
Harriet.
is sad. It's only 20
You're just googling
inches
animal
tall.
stories again.
No,
You stopped it for a bit, and
it
now you've
just comes
started
up-
again.
It just comes up. That's what my
Wait.
feed gives
Tiny
me.
cow is the shortest in the world.
I don't find that sad though. Is it unhappy?
No, she's
I
got.
don't
Don't worry,
know.
she's got another one.
Okay, it starts. Lowly cow. This tiny
That's
beast
funny.
is believed to be the
Yeah.
shortest in the world. Oh, we knew that.
But I'm I'm confused about what you think sad means.
Thank you.
Because I don't find that sad. I just find it an interesting fact about a small cow.
Yeah.
The Guinness World Records have not made a decision yet about if it is the smallest.
Is that the
Come
sad
to
bit,
me
is
when
it?
they reject it. When they turn her down, that's when I'll get enough.
Does she want to
no,
be
I
the
lost
smallest
it.
cow?
No, well, this is the thing. It's about genetic inbreeding.
Oh.
And they believe it won't. And 15,000 people have come to see the cow in the last 3 days alone. So it must be really tiring. He said, yeah, honestly speaking, we are tired.
Well, at least he's finally
15,000
opening up and being honest.
people. It's got a tiny cow and it's exhausting. They all just want to see the cow.
How tiny is the cow?
Look, they're all
Picture.
gathered round taking pictures of the cow.
Oh, it's very sweet though, isn't it?
It's a
What
really
website
sweet
is this,
cow.
Harriet?
The Times.
Oh, it is
The New York
really
Times.
little.
It's in the New York Times.
Yep.
I'd cry if I held that.
It's the sun.
If I
It's the sun. Okay. You'd cry if you held that cow.
Look, it's
I think if
so
someone
sweet.
put that cow in my arms, I'd probably cry.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's genetic inbreeding. That's what's sad, and also that they're so tired because every
Who's
day they're
tired?
having 5,000 people come to see the cow, and it's exhausting.
They don't
Surely
have to
they
do
could just lock the
anything.
door though.
And
can't
the
they?
Guinness World Records just haven't got back to them.
No, they haven't made a decision yet, you said.
90 days. We've got to wait.
Yeah.
So it's just going to have 5,000 people a day for 90 days.
Murder on you.
decide.
Absolutely horrible on your back trying to milk that cow, wouldn't it?
For a tiny bit of milk.
Yeah.
Perfect for me. I just lie on the
Baby
floor.
Chino, anybody?
milking.
That's how they make baby chinos.
So
By the
did,
smallest cow.
did you cry at all?
I didn't cry. at that.
But
But
if
I-
you'd held the cow, you would have cried.
But we got somewhere.
Potentially.
we got something
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, I would have given it a go, I think.
So no, if you had a tiny cow and 5,000 people were coming to see it again, you would cry, I think.
Again.
If they were coming to see you every day, 5,000 people with your cow in Acton,
No.
and everyone's coming to see you,
Yeah.
you'd be so tired, I think you'd cry.
No, we just wouldn't entertain the notion that 5,000 people are coming to see my cow. I wouldn't let them.
It's true. That's what happens if you have a tiny cow. Thousands of people
It's
come to
just
see it every day.
part and
if they're-
parcel.
What
Yeah.
What are they paying £3 per person?
I wouldn't be crying then, would I?
No.
No.
I'd be crying tears of joy.
You'd
would I?
turn this around
No,
into
that's
a business
£15,000
cow.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What if the
Cow.
cow then died? The cow's died though because you milked it. So now the cow's dead. How
So
do you
I've
feel?
I don't even think you think this is sad anymore.
if my tiny cow died in my arms because I'd been milking it too hard, yes, I would be sad.
I wish you hadn't said milking it too hard.
Yes, if the tiny cow had died, I'd be sad.
That would be like a more
Yeah.
harrowing story. Though,
That'd be
wouldn't it?
harrowing,
A
yeah.
picture of Sunil in the paper.
Oh,
This
God.
Man murders cow by milking it too hard.
Man kills tiny cow because he loved it too much.
Yeah.
You squeezed it too hard.
Squeezed it too
It's like,
hard.
it's like
yeah.
Bobby with the dog.
Yeah.
He's like a toddler. He just
Well,
loves
yeah.
it too much.
Well, thanks for
okay,
that.
Well, good. Well, now we know how you stand. That if you were to have a tiny cow,
Mm.
you'd kill it. Thank you so much for coming on, Sarah.
Thanks, Sarah.
At the end-
That's it. That is genuinely how it
That's the
finishes
podcast.
every time.
Do you have anything coming up that people can see you in, or a Twitter handle?
I'll probably cry today if anyone wants to come on.
Great.
What do I have coming up?
I think it's going to be out in
I've-
a week or two. 2 weeks yesterday.
I've got a Twitter handle. Sarah K Comedy, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of anything I can sort of like cry us out on.
Don't worry, you don't have to feel that pressure. So now, do you have anything? I didn't want to
Oh,
just
I
leave
also
you.
cry when people are nice to me. That's another one.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was just
Hasn't
nice to you,
cried
don't
once
cry.
today while she's been here.
Yeah, doesn't think we're very nice.
Yeah. But I think talking about crying makes me feel a bit emotional.
Oh,
I think I could get one. I think I could squeeze one out if you want raw
Sarah,
footage.
you've been such a good guest.
Thank you
We've
very
really
much.
Thank
loved
you,
having
yeah.
you here.
It's been a
Thank
pleasure.
you. No, it's Sarah. It's been our pleasure having
Stop
you.
it.
here.
So
Thank
much.
you so much for coming. It's
been the
really
best
meant
episode
the
we've
world
ever
to
had.
us. Yeah, it's
That you've
just
come all this way.
it's just so special.
It's just nice to spend time with you. You
Yeah.
know? Just real
Yeah,
nice.
you just bring joy
Do you
to
know
our
what? It's
lives.
actually happening. This is the thing. It gets to a point where I'm like, You're not even feeling.
I think you're just uncomfortable. I think that's what's happening.
Is this the embarrassment cry?
It's a complete disconnect from like everything else that's going on with me and my eyes. Where
Yeah.
like suddenly it's just like, yeah, we could fucking go for it.
That is a power you could use against evil, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a good power.
That is
I just
actually,
walk
isn't
into a
it?
room
Yeah.
full of Nazis and cry.
Yeah. That'll turn them around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know why I'm crying.
Oh, we should change our ways. That was the Nazis.
They talk.
So, you got any shows?
Shows. I'm doing one with you
Coming up?
soon, aren't I?
Oh, yeah, we're doing one at 21 Soho. And I'm doing previews. I'm doing Leicester and going to do some shows in Edinburgh, I think, work in progress.
I'll do some at
For a few
Camden
days.
Fringe, and I'll go on holiday to
Oh, and
Edinburgh.
the Camden
I'm doing
Fringe.
Camden Fringe as well, actually.
Yeah.
It'd be
So
lovely to have
come
people
see
there.
Yeah.
us. Make Sarah cry.
Yeah.
Makes Neil feel something for once in his life.
If I have a bad show at Camden Fringe, I will cry because I turned down a holiday to Camden Fringe.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
Sarah!
that's the saddest
that
thing
is the
I've
saddest
heard
thing we've ever heard on this
No,
podcast.
I'd already agreed to do Camden Fringe, and then my friends were like, "We're going away," and I was like, Fuck.
You not change the date? Is it too late?
Where's the holiday?
Margate. It's not
You can
like-
get to
Oh.
Margate
Well,
easily from...
that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to
Yeah.
flee to
Absolutely.
Margate.
Yeah, just an hour. It won't take long from the
High
train.
speed rail,
King's Cross.
45 minutes.
Yeah,
But
you're
if
fine,
I have
not
a shit
45.
show, I will cry because I think that's been a waste of wasted 2 hours of my holiday on that. Don't make me do
Well,
that.
I mean, come, but don't let her down. If you're going to come, there's big stakes.
Yeah,
It's
huge
important.
stakes.
Yeah, are you at Camden Comedy Club?
I'm at 2 North Down.
Where's yours?
At Camden Comedy Club. Yeah.
Yeah, so come see us. That's in
I
August.
don't back that fact, by the way.
You don't
That's
know.
subject to change, as in I might have said it wrong.
Right, okay. Well, just
You
go
know
where the
to
wind
find
takes you. You'll
people.
find it, yeah.
Honestly, just get to London and figure it out.
Yeah. You're not going to pander. Thank you so much, everybody. We're on Patreon where you can find an extra episode. So it becomes weekly at patreon.com/wiseharrietcrying. Goodbye.